It is a game I used to love when I was young, but which I have completely lost interest in. Billiards. A while ago, a senior friend suggested we play a game of billiards. It is a truly fun pastime to enjoy in one's old age, but what replaced billiards, which I had lost interest in, is this. Instead, I decide to try various forms of architecture on the moon, which is round like a billiard ball.
In our project, the intermediate station to be built on the moon corresponds to the Access DB. I am currently looking at the blueprints deployed at the Access DB construction site. The first table designated by the AI is the offering record table. The AI suggests using English for all the headers of this table. This means that the headers should not be written in Korean. This is the Excel table that needs to be docked with the Access DB scheduled for construction. Now then, let's get started with the construction. Just as the AI designated the location for the lunar base construction, it has already designated the location for the Access DB setup and given it to me. This DB path in the sheet settings is exactly what specified the construction site. I am not satisfied with a service that merely specifies the location of the Access DB and explains its structure. I want the Copilot to create a folder and generate the Access DB within it. The AI, however, gives various excuses, stating that it cannot perform that task at this time. I cannot create the actual .accdb file directly here. I do not have permission to access local paths or run Microsoft Access within the Excel working environment. Instead, based on your Access design, I can create SQL or VBA modules for creating tables and relationships that can be executed in Access within your workbook. The AI said it couldn't do it with Excel. Should I give up here? Wow, the amazing AI tells me to try it with VBA. I want to create an Access DB using VBA. Copilot said, yes, it is possible. If you use adocs/DAO in Excel VBA, you can automatically generate .accdb files, tables, primary keys, and relationships without having to open Access directly.
You just saw the VBA robot in action, didn't you? I will now implement this immediate lunar base construction work using an Excel Access program. The AI creates a VBA module sheet and records the VBA code there. First, I need to copy this and paste it into VBA. So, do you see this? This is the VBA code for building the Access DB, which could be called the lunar base in our project. Who did the coding? Of course, it wasn't me. Well, of course, I'm the one who just copied and pasted it. Shall we take another look at the process of opening the spaceship gate? This gate opening process is the macro run process. This is the C drive before construction. Let's go to Excel and run the macro we just pasted. Will it successfully build the Access DB as expected? Go to File Explorer. Was the folder created and churchfinance.accdb built just as expected? Let's click to open it. You and I are witnessing the amazing performance of AI. The moment I ran the macro generated by AI, it not only created folders and files in just 1 second, but also generated detailed tables to organize the database. It is practically the same as having completely taken over the time I would have otherwise spent on this task. AI, you are my perfect helper.